All right, so here are our assignment 3. Let's make sure you can hear. Assignment 3 instructions. So digital story using an online editor. So this is free online. Uh, Here is the software link. Um, just like with assignment 2, just get yourself a login so you can take breaks, so you can come back and work on this all week long. Uh, so here are some tutorials to look at first, because um, while you should have a story with two characters and some interaction, you should also use constructs like sequential steps, and everybody's using those. So that just means character 1 says hello, character 2 says hello, character 1 says who are you, or something like that. Selection or if statement is different. So selection or if statement means if something's the case, and only then character 1, let's say, will do something. Else, maybe character 2 will do something, but not both. So there's a choice going on here, and only one item will be chosen. And repetition is another programming construct. Repetition means set something up, and then based on a condition, while something's true, while something's the case, keep going. Okay. Or repeat. So these are programming constructs. The idea is that code in your phone, in your computer, in your bank, everywhere is actually organized like this, in sequential steps, using selection and using repetition. So now let's look at these tutorials here. So this is the second Scratch link again. Um, you saw that they have a login here. So here they focus on different things, right? Like animate a character, glide around, use the arrow keys. So those are called events. So let's look at some of their examples. So, so see how here they have these tiles that you can drag over to animate this bat, and they teach you how. So this here is called a sprite, and so see, here's the sprite, and then they show you how to add a backdrop and so on. So basically the idea is that you drag these out and do something with them. Now let me show you where the repetition is. So for example, this is the looping. Repeat 10 times. Maybe move 10 steps, right? So now he'll walk that many steps. Recall back in assignment 2, when you may had to make the guy go forward, forward, forward. It's just like that. So that's the repetition. So where is the if? See how there's the if then? So here, see how this diamond shape is the traditional flow chart, and everybody knows what a flow chart is, right? Um, so a flow chart, hold on, I'll find a good flow chart. So here's a good example. So see here they're using that shape to ask a question basically. Do you have homework? So this is a yes or no question, also called true false. So no, you're lying, yes, and see how here's that repetition. Uh, if it's due in less than 12 hours, yes, start working. No, procrastinate. Is it due in less than 12 hours? No, procrastinate. So that's that repetition, and this is the decision or selection or yes, no. Notice that even this repetition works on a yes-no principle. Is it due in less than 12 hours? Yes, start working, but no, keep repeating this. So this is what we try to see in our Scratch, right? So here we have to look for something that has that shape. See, so they have the if then, they also have a if then else. You can use either one of them. And so you can make a variable, or you can make a value or a block that is that shape. They also have under operators, they say this and that. See how this absolutely comes in this shape? So since this is in that shape, you can throw that in there. So uh, if this is the case, or you can throw this one in there instead. So this could be your variable. So while your variable is greater than 50, or um, pick random. You could throw that into this little one. So you can mess around with these to create some kind of condition, and then once you have that condition, see, there's my variable, let it be from this to that, for example. Um, and then you can put that into one of your if statements. They also have these sensing items where you can, it senses whether somebody clicked the mouse. See, that works. Um, or, is one of the characters touching, or are your mouse pointer touching somebody or touching the edge? So you can create selections based on that. In real games, that's what they do, as a matter of fact. They have edge sensing, so if the sprite hits a certain perimeter or edge, then they can't go beyond that, for example. So that's the idea of assignment 3.